Milling. Milling is the crime. They couldn't bear to take the lifelink hit. They ran to the hills. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, today in the arena. Caca, Mesa Falcon, something Mesa Falcon. And we are playing Grixis Crime. Grixis Crime, we are a mostly black deck that's putting in a bit of red and the tiniest bit of blue from Marchesa, Dealer of Death. The idea is to target and remove everything the opponent holds dear. We target their hand with Deep Cavern Bat. We target their graveyard with Lord Skitter, Sewer King. We target their board with Liliana of the Veil, as well as various removal spells like Cut Down and Go for the Throat, Molten Collapse, and Invasion of Osgul. We target their hand some more with Hostile Investigator and Tiny Bones Joins Up. We target their graveyard with Tiny Bones the Pickpocket again. We target their face with Tiny Bones Joins Up whenever we play a legendary. We cast from our graveyard with Karvek the Punisher. We raise an army of the dead with Gisa the Hellraiser. We commit crimes in all kinds of adorable ways to keep the opponent completely and utterly demoralized. It's so smooth, it's criminal. Also, as an added bonus, this deck is 100% rotation proof. It's a 2025 standard deck, as I call it. Back in the day, Magic Arena used to have an event over the summer called Future Year Standard. I remember 2022 Standard being a big one, and I always loved that format. It lets you play in a rotation-proof queue until the new Standard set was released. They got rid of that. Obviously, it doesn't print money the way that a Modern Horizons 3 set would. But in its place, we can try some of these decks. Standard is deep enough and good enough, and the mana bases are good enough that I believe we can compete in best of one even without cards from the first 3 years of current Standard. So here is a rotation-proof list that if you craft today will still be illegal in September. You're welcome. Thank you to the sponsors of this video, CoolStuffInc.com and Ultimate Guard. Now let's dive in and launch our criminal enterprise. Let the nonsense begin.
CovertGoBlue has mastered the skies, so now he's ready to become the true apex predator by taming a T-Rex. Check out the CovertGoBlue Dinosaur Rider playmat, featuring CGB astride the king of the dinosaurs. Each playmat comes with a free Dinosaur Rider token, so get your hands on this prehistoric prize and pick up CovertGoBlue's Dinosaur Rider playmat today at CoolStuffInc.com/CGB. CoolStuffInc.com, cool stuff in stock.
On the play does nothing turn 2, but it's okay because we're on the play. Blue white. Go for the throat, huh? Alright, no more lies makes me think we should get this Lord Skitter exiled, and if they don't have it, good. Do I get a rat? If they use a Get Lost here, okay. Have map tokens, and that's one less Planeswalker removal item. So they're sitting there with a temporary lockdown, wondering what to do. Do they want to lock down 2 maps? I don't know, do you? Let's keep going at them. If they have removal and they use it here, okay, more maps. Two Get Losts gone means Liliana is much more likely to stick if we can get her to resolve. No Memory Deluge, no Wandering Emperor. That's really good for us. It was kind of a gamble there. I was almost thinking about using a map token right then. So probably a lot of sweepers and spot removal. Wait a minute. Were they afraid of getting countered? Maybe, but they're gonna pay for that big time. Let's start, though. Well, Grixis command. Grixis command. We could 2 counters here, kill this, kill the Wandering Emperor. But it's really tempting to get back Lord Skitters. It's a very interesting situation. I think what I want to do most is find out if this little fella is going to hit for 2. It is. And we have a bat on top. Excellent. Now Liliana's on the table. There goes the token. I love that whenever I play blue, the opponents are too afraid to play at instant speed. It leads them into mistakes like this one. Let's hold our tokens. It'd be better on something else. The opponent, if they have a lockdown, might not play it because they see the bat. With 2 Get Lost gone, if we protect Liliana, she might go the distance. Okay. I will play the bat. If that's how you're gonna play it, this is how I'm gonna play it. No more lies that we can play around. 2 Sunfalls and another lockdown. What's actually going to bother us here? Not much. Not much. I guess I'll take the lockdown and force them to use a Sunfall. If they want the bat gone. And then let's give up Go for the Throat.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
And there goes 1 Sunfall. We pass. Holding up our Mirix activation. Tick-tock. Barons. Let's go to combat and see what they do. If they top a Wandering Emperor, we need to see it, right? We need to see it.
I'm not overconfident.
Take a Samurai.
We must
Block a Might. Okay, how to play it. They have a 2/2. We could Grixis command, kill the 2/2, get back 2 Skitters. We could invasion, kill the Wandering Emperor. It's creature or planeswalker? Never mind. Liliana can kill this. I don't think that's important to us here. Does this damage target opponent? Not a planeswalker. Good old redirect rule, no longer in effect. It's a tough one. Do we let them make another 2/2 and plus the Liliana? Because I think if I do this, they're going to sacrifice the token. And then I can discard Jagged Barons and have command next turn. I guess this is the better way to do that in a very similar way. Because it plays around No More Lies. Gives us good cards in our hand, so we're winning the grind matchup. And they're dropping their No More Lies. So what are they going to do? Sunfall this? If they don't, they lose it to Liliana. So they have to do that, but then they have Skitters. Even if they Sunfall here, I just plus and get rid of their lockdown.
Guards, to me.
That is a 1-power Wandering Emperor you left on the battlefield. They realize the bat is going to kill it, and they scoop from frustration with their own mind. On the play, Wagner. Let's go. We need to draw a little more crime. This hand certainly does a lot of things we're looking for. It will be assertive. That's huge. Oh, look, plotting. What do you know? That won't stop me from deploying a threat. When they go face, they need the land. That's the only explanation. Scrying bottom? Do they top a land? Nope. GG's. Dude, not my fault your deck is trash. Easy. Never didn't have it. Plotting. Swifty. Yawn. Ruckus. Good job. Tapped land. Do we kill it now? They have another Ruckus. I think we just kill it now to hit them harder and get more card selection. There's nothing wrong with being assertive. Or is there? There's a free trigger, but Bat is so good. Give me a Bat. Make them redeploy threats and put them on the back foot. Their life total is lower than mine. Uh-oh. Look who's here. No Ruckus. Opponent, are you okay? Guess it should be you, and then we can bat them. Give me the land drop. Get out of here. Give me a bat. Give me a threat. That's a creature, I'll take it. Make them work to get their creature back. They don't have the time for it. Twinferno? I think not. Caw! Not the Phoenix chick. Did you know that can't block? Easy peasy. What are you gonna do? Give one of them double strike? How many lands do you think this runs? 13. Obviously, correct number. Mono red. How many times? On the play with 2 drops. Let's do it. We've got our crime lands, which I think I'll try to pace. It'd be fun to use those with Wagner. New blood. Game on. New deck, who dis? I wonder what insightful and innovative strategy we're up against. Lightning strike, you say? Come here. Can't wait to see what cool cards they play. The show off has been plotted. Let's get our red mana ready. I'm sure a Gadwick is coming for me. They drew another one. How nice. And they drew a payoff. How nice. Best Magic player alive coming through. That's not bad. I suppose it's the play. One show off down. One crime committed. Let's put them on the clock. If it has 4 or more counters, huh? We're gonna get there. We're actually gonna get there. Oh, they're gonna scoop so fast. Out with you. We have a few ways to do it. We could poke them for 1, or we could punch them for 4. But where's the crime? Oh, it's right here. Milling. Milling is the crime. They couldn't bear to take the lifelink hit. They ran to the hills. On the draw, but we have a curve. We will keep. Oh look, new strategy. Never seen this one before. See if they have removal for our pickpocket friend. And if they do they also have removal for the next creature and the next one? The good thing about Tiny Bones is the Death Touch. Death Touch is actually good against mono red. It makes sure that even when they use pump spells, their creature dies. Plot time. Scamp. Plotting a ruckus. The bat. Love that. I think we go for the bat first. The life gain. Well, if we play New Blood, I guess they can kill New Blood with the Scamp. Let's make sure they don't have Play with Fire or Lightning Strike. They have Monstrous Rage, which they could put on the Scamp. But I think that the Codebreaker is what I want. If they try to hit me hard with the Scamp and then sack it to hit me again, they're all out of gas. And they topped a land, so that's fine. If they are doing this, especially if they're casting Rage here, then they're not planning to kill the bat, which means their Scamp isn't going to hit for its max damage unless they sack it right now to deal 5. If they do that, the bat starts regaining its life and they end up in trouble. So overall, that turn went pretty well. It's Marchesa time. Let's start gaining that life back. A 3/3 hitting every turn is a pain. But we're ready to deal. Deal death. And no, I am not planning to block. I mean, I can't anyway. It's Menace. Even if I could. Heck no. They might want to sack this Scamp. If they get rid of the bat, it can play the Codebreaker face down. Let's go to work. I don't think we use Go for the Throat here. There's my crime. Trigger, trigger. Sure, they got bored. Classic. Give me 2 Go for the Throats. Do we race? Just straight up? Maybe we do. Blocking against them is so bad. It is so bad that the often good alternative is to just go at them. They have drawn a lot of land. It's giving us a chance. I think they have to pitch this Scamp. Are they bored enough to do it? They are. If they target the New Blood and not the bat, though, I think that what they needed to do was play this face down. And they proliferated Wagner. They proliferated Wagner. They were trying to kill it. And they proliferated it instead. Mono red. Mono red, do you ever think about why you do what you do? Ever? It's a ruckus. It is definitely a ruckus. I guess we want the pay the ward and do the crime. Let's do this before they can draw cards with this. Pay the 1. Give me a Liliana. Resources. We're at 10. They're going to have 2 cards. Now, I think if we attack here and they don't block, we could kill them next turn, making them find 10 off 2 cards and 2 1/1s, 8 damage. If they draw, let's say Slick Shot and Rage. Slick Shot, 1, Rage, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's still not lethal. They need a sequence that involves drawing anger into anger. So let's press. They're potentially dead next turn. Let's go for it. Make them have it. They're going. 6 to 8. They strike face. What was that? Opponent? That wasn't hard. Come on. Is that the best you can do? Would you like to proliferate Vladimir again? Oh, mono red. Oh, mono red. All right, Hawk. I'm more into Falcons. More of a Falcon guy. Keep. On the play, all kinds of criminal stuff getting underway. How about you discard? Bivouac. Boros. Convoke. Ruckus. Prowess. Gross. Okay. I guess I'll waste this crime. Our hand doesn't really have a payoff for it. It's a lot of plotting. Valdemar. New blood. Cool. But please, auto tapper, please. Don't mess me up like that. Hit ya. There goes an Ancestral Anger, which might buff their future Ancestral Angers. Double plot. Awesome. Can't wait. Plunderer. Do we want to cast the Plunderer while we can, or do we want Skitter? I think we need Skitter. I think Skitter's the freaking way. The sooner we get lifelink, the better our chances to get there. A crime. Also a crime, but not as important. It does get the anger out of the graveyard. And the clock is getting intense. Another crime cut down into another crime beats the lifelink. Here comes one show off. Here comes two show off. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think this will resolve, but we need the crime anyway. And then we'll see if we're dead. Uh-huh. It's only 14. Lifelink, pretty good. 20. 2 lands. Through a removal spell. Magic is fine. Best of 1 is fine. What's up, Mesa Falcons? Welcome to your pre-recorded post-game wrap for my summer vacation. I'm taking a trip to Amsterdam for the Magic Con there, and then afterwards traveling in Europe for a good chunk of the month of July. So you're going to get a pre-recorded outro, but those of you looking for the random Cool Kids Club / Mesa Falcon Gang member shout out, don't worry, here it comes. The shout out goes to... I don't know, but Libby, lovely editor, please put in a random Mesa Falcon of the day. You're cool, and hit the join button and hope I did. Yeah, that person, that name I just said, very cool. I'm looking forward to this summer vacation. Thank you all for your patience while I'm away. The videos will be shorter. This is not the standard going forward. It is simply my summer vacation mode because I have to record all of this content in advance so that you are entertained while I am away. So leave nice comments. Tell me how it's nice to have a shorter video. I don't know. Just Yeah, be supportive. Also, please look in the comments if you see people being negative that the video is short. Maybe they didn't stay to the outro. Maybe they don't know what's going on. So you can be a good Mesa Falcon and include people in the info by letting them know if they stay to the end, they get the information. As for the deck I just played, is it good? Should you craft it? Honestly, when I'm doing videos like this, it's a very small sample size. I'm recording a lot of videos and I'm just getting what is kind of called the minimum effective dose of games. So I haven't played enough games with it to be able to swear up and down whether or not you should play a deck. I will say this, if I play a deck and it just loses and loses and loses, I won't make a video of it. I just will scrap the footage and move on to something else. I want whatever you guys might potentially enjoy and craft to at least be somewhat viable. So I only show you a video if I win some games, and that's the nature of the YouTube and the algorithm. But a big thank you to all of you for supporting me while I'm away and supporting me on all these various projects that I do. I know there's been a lot of different stuff on the channel lately, and it's really cool to see it getting embraced by different parts of the MTG community. I'm going to continue to work on trying to share all the things I love about this game in this one channel. That doesn't mean there won't be Arena. I love Arena, and there's going to be a lot of Arena as we approach Bloomborough, but it does mean that those of you who have a insatiable appetite for daily standard may have to just sample a few things. If not, I am well aware there's a lot of creators producing the content, and I think that you will find some of them. Many of them I've mentioned and talked about on this channel before through collabs and things of that nature. So go check them out. A few I want to mention if you want more standard gameplay than I am offering at the moment. Ash Lizzle does daily, usually standard gameplay. Mega Mogwai. Mogwai is one of the creators that got me into Magic, one of my heroes in the game, and is returning to Magic after a multi-year hiatus with regular standard gameplay. Check out his channel. So a big shout out to those folks. Matches Malone, Hello Good Game. They're still out there cooking. There are options. And of course, one of the GOATs, Legend LVD, is still releasing regular daily videos. So if you need more daily Arena than I give, I recommend those. And I hope you enjoyed this little outro pitch. One more shout out to my sponsors making all of this possible, Ultimate Guard and CoolStuffInc.com. And I should plug for Ultimate Guard because they're the ones bringing me to MagicCon Amsterdam and giving me a chunk of summer vacation. I will be at their booth on Saturday starting at 4 p.m. playing 1v1 standard. You don't need to bring your own paper deck. I will have a deck, and if you beat me, you get excellent prizes. So if you've got what it takes to challenge the one in best of one, maybe I'll see you at MagicCon Amsterdam on Saturday for a little battle for some sweet Ultimate Guard swag. On that note, thank you for watching this video and all of my other videos. As always, I'll see you in the next video with fresh recorded content when I return from Amsterdam. You're cool.